Hey everybody, this is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally, coming back to you this week to talk about growth. So in business or in an organization, one of the things, the main things is selling stuff and growing and doing all this great stuff and just getting out there and growth. Growth is the big word, right? And it's supposed to be a great thing. However, growth too fast, or maybe growth that wasn't really anticipated or prepared for, can be very, very hard on your business. And in many cases, it can be extremely detrimental. So what are some of the things that could happen when we're talking about growth that could be problematic? Now, given that's a great problem to have, but it is something to be aware of so that it doesn't catch you off guard, so that you can actually correct those things. So one of the first things that can happen is you can lose touch with your customers, and your customer service can start to really get impacted by the growth. So if your customer service is lacking, your customers are probably going to be a little less satisfied, and you need to kind of figure out where that point leads to so that you can correct that and make sure that you are still maintaining your promises and keeping your customers happy, while at the same time bringing on new clients and keeping them happy as well, or new customers. So that's always a good thing. When you get really busy, because when you grow crazy and too fast, you get really busy. And so instead of being proactive, instead of planning, you start becoming reactive, and you're spending all day putting fires out, and you're spending very little of your time actually planning and getting ready for things that you want to have happen in your business. And if all you're doing is reacting, you're not really going anywhere, and your business will start to fail in other areas. So that's one of the things. And finances is a big one. So when your growth is too crazy and you're having trouble staying on top of your day, you probably don't understand where your money is and what it means, what's happening with the growth. Like, you might be experiencing great growth in one area, one product or service line, but maybe your profit margins are not very good in that profit line. So why are you scaling that profit margin, that service, that product line, instead of maybe something that's somewhat more profitable? So you're probably not paying attention to those things. Or another thing is, I've seen this happen where maybe you make products, and if you don't have the planning to get the proper inventory in place, you can get the raw materials in, but it might cost you like 3 times as much. Instead of going to the other place, it takes longer. So if you're growing too fast and you need that material right now so that you can make your customers happy and get that product shipped off, you're probably just gonna have to bite the bullet and pay the extra money, pay the expensive shipping, all of those things. So you start making bad decisions when it comes to your finances and your cash flow when you're growing too fast, because you just don't have the time to properly plan and execute those type of things. So that can be troublesome. And we all know that in any business, one of the hardest places to manage is personnel. So people in your business are great. It's going to make or break you in terms of growth specifically. But if you're hiring the wrong people, that could be problematic. For example, if you're a photographer and you hire somebody to help you edit, that's probably one of the most time-consuming things that you can do, is edit photos, that kind of thing. If you're getting the wrong person in there and they're not matching your brand and they're not instilling the same quality and consistency within your brand, you could spend a lot of time, money, and energy on something that you can't use. So hiring the wrong people, not paying attention to your finances, letting their day get away from you because all you're doing is reacting, those are some major issues when it comes to scaling too fast, growth too fast. So those are pretty much the main points I wanted to chat with you today. We'll be coming back to you next week. This is Amanda Davis, owner and founder of Business Solutions by Design, your accounting ally, signing out. Talk to you soon.